are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So this is meant to be the first day of the last week of lockdown, but now we have 2 extra weeks on top of this. 3 weeks to go, and I'm gonna admit, it fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. It's a mixture of rage, hatred, a little bit of claustrophobia. I'm getting a little bit cabin feverish. My will is weakening slightly. I haven't done any exercise for about 4 days now, which means I didn't do my 4-minute skipping and my 3 push-ups for the last 4 days. I don't know what I'm talking about either. I left the house today. I went and recorded my other podcast with Australian hero Andrew Roberts and John Doerr. So I hung out with them for a few hours today, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But there was some dread about coming home. I don't know if that's a good sign. After we finish the podcast, which will be out Thursday, by the way, and it's basically Andrew Roberts just walking us through his arrest. His glorious fucking arrest. I was just trying to visit the fucking shrine. But after the podcast, I just hopped in the car and I just sat there and stared out the window. It would have been for a good 15 minutes. I'm like, just soak up outside. Just soak it up. Soak up the sunshine. Soak up the freedom. If anything this whole lockdown has shown me, it is I would not do that good in isolation in prison. I don't know if I would be able to meditate my way through solitary confinement like I always thought I would be able to. I think within 3 days of solitary confinement, I'd be writing poems on the wall with my own shit. I don't know, actually. Maybe solitary confinement by yourself, like completely solitary, is a little bit different. Maybe I could meditate through that. The biggest challenge is really just having to do the same fucking puzzles all the time. Hide and seek, magnets, and the magnets aren't even used as magnets. They're used as characters in a fucking good versus evil action adventure. Just fucking square and triangle magnets put together. They turn into transformers, and then I have to fucking play. And look, my imagination is finding it a little bit difficult to imagine a square and triangle magnet stuck together is one of the fucking Autobots or the Decepticons. It's really stretching my imagination. I've got a fucking triangle magnet and I've got a square magnet and I've got the remote control, which is meant to be a pulp gun, a cannon. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing with this remote control. Because every time I go to shoot your magnet, you've somehow got a fucking magical shield that deflects my bullets. And whenever I do capture your green triangle magnet and take it as a prisoner of war, you start crying. So me, my magnets, and the remote control are just fucking cannon fodder. I do feel like we've become closer, though. You're forced to become closer. You're forced to become more of a family. But come on. You need a break every now and then. It was actually Father's Day yesterday in Australia, so I fucking use that. Father's Day is not what women think it is. I want a guilt-free scroll on my phone, and I don't want any fucking side looks. I don't want any rolled eyes. I don't want any questions. I'm not answering any questions. That's another thing. The questions are just fucking unending. It's Father's Day. What do you want for breakfast? I don't even want to answer that question. Can you just leave me alone for 14 hours? That will be the perfect Father's Day. Mother's Day, if you want to, let's spend the day together as a family. Father's Day, I want to lock myself in the room. I want to lie in bed all day and I don't want to hear anything. I want silence. Oh, God, that would be good. Anyway, that's just how it is. That is how it is. So it's Monday. Hypothetical Mondays. I didn't forget, of course I didn't. Everyone's favorite segment, Hypothetical Mondays. Tell me why. Hypothetical, whatever. So this week I got a hypothetical, and it was sent in by Miss Mullumbimby Madness over there in the Netherlands. Her drunk husband came home and gave her a hypothetical, and she passed it on to me. So thank you for sending it in, and here is this Monday's hypothetical. Okay. Would you rather a woman with a dick or a man with tits? And just a little note as well. He said it was not necessarily sexual. Okay, how do you not make that sexual? It's got to be fucking sexual, doesn't it? Because I've already got quite a few mates with tits. Big fucking jugglers. And tiny dicks. Okay, let's break it down. So you have a female. She has her natural tits, but she has a dick. And you have a male. He has tits, and he has his natural dick. Okay. So if it's not sexual, it's a personality thing. Who would I rather hang out with? Well, I would have to say the guy with tits. Like, I already know a bunch of fat guys. And not only that, guys are more interesting, they're funnier, way more intelligent. You know, men are just the whole fucking package. Except men with tits. Men with tits, they usually sweat and cry a lot. And despite what I say, I actually prefer speaking to women more. But women with a dick, are they going to be more like a man? Are they going to talk shit like a man? Like, you know those girls that were just like, one of the boys. I hated those girls. I mean, I didn't hate them. Hate's a strong word. They just annoyed the fuck out of me. It's like, shut up. You're not one of the boys. You're Steven's girlfriend and he's going to dump you in about 2 weeks. I'm just one of the lads. Shut up. Let's fight then. Let's punch on. No, of course I'm joking. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do if it's sexual? You take the woman for sure. 100%. You don't get the hairy belly and the hairy ass crack and the hairy lower back and hairy shoulders. Fuck that. And the other bonus having a girl with a dick is you don't even have to buy a strap on. You don't have to go through that entire nightmare. Trying to bring it up. Hey, have you ever tried this? I kind of like this. I'm not gay, but here's a 14-inch black dildo with a Velcro belt. Do you mind putting it on? Like, I'll get on my hands and knees. Just push it, like, see how you feel. And then they're like, this guy's weird. You know, it becomes a thing. At least if the chick had a dick. You're just like, hey, you know what I've never tried before? You just lie to them. Do you know what I've never tried before? Anal. Never done it. Have you tried it? No, I don't mean to you. I mean, can you do it to me? No. Don't worry about lube. It should slide right in. No, I haven't done it before. I'm just guessing it will just fucking glide in. That would still be pretty awkward. The problem is with this one, I picture a girl with a dick being one of the lady boys in Thailand or something, which some of them are fucking absolute smoke shows. But they're actually men with dicks kind of being women. But anyway, that's what I picture a girl with a dick to look like. And what I picture a man with tits to look like is, you know, Fight Club? You know Meatloaf? The guy in Fight Club with the tits who ends up getting shot and he's just a big grotesque fucking meatloaf. That's how I picture a man with tits. Just going to be fucking hairy everywhere. They're not going to be nice tits either. Or they're going to look weird. Like he'll be hairy everywhere and then he'll just have these 2 perfect, hair-free, smooth titties. And it's like, yuck. And it will just be like, they look too fucking weird. So I'm going with a girl with a dick. Yep, I'm going the girl with the dick. That's it. Thanks for sending that in. What did your husband go for? He probably said a man with no tits. He's like, I just want a rock hard fucking man's man. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. I'm done. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. Hit me up on social media. And I'll see you the fuck later.